I decided today that I need to sell my property in Boston in order to be okay financially, which sucks. I've owned that property for 8.5 years, and it's the best investment I've ever made. And I was hoping to hold that property for my whole life and turn it into more properties. But I don't think it's meant to be. I mean, unless events change drastically over the next couple months, which they might, who knows, but I'm not going to count on it. I think part of the reason that I'm in the situation that I'm in is that I've counted on too many things that were risky and that could have happened but didn't. And if everything I counted on had happened, or if even half the things I counted on over the last 7 years had happened, I'd be in a much more secure place. But life doesn't always work the way we want it to. So I'm coming to terms, kind of layer by layer, day by day, with what I need to do, and I've determined that the next step is to sell that property. And on the one hand, it's regrettable. It's too bad because it's a beautiful investment. But on the other hand, because it's such a good investment, I should be able to sell it with no problem, and have a lot of profit. So I'll be able to at least stabilize my financial situation temporarily. Hopefully long enough for the market to turn around. And that's not the last thing I'm going to do or the only thing there is to do, but that's the next thing to do. I just kind of came to that realization today. Yeah. So, good and bad. I mean, thank God I have that property. Thank God I made that investment, because if I didn't, I would be truly in a bad situation. So there is something to be grateful for, and hopefully with this decision, I'm one step closer to learning this lesson that I need to learn in this lifetime about money, about finances, about stability, about making good decisions. So, yeah. And as stressful as life has been, I continue to find solace on the jiu-jitsu mat. Which is kind of cool. Like, the fact that I can go to practice and focus there and train hard and be present is a real blessing. I think earlier in my life, well, I never really had something that I gave myself to in such a dedicated manner as jiu-jitsu before. But I think earlier in my life, I would have found it hard to leave the outside world behind. But I really can leave it behind when I go in there, and at least for an hour and a half, kind of be in that world and forget about what's happening on the outside. And I'm getting a lot of gratification from that.